Static storage class, very important. Static storage class, the storage is memory, and the important thing is the initial value is 0, and the scope is also very important. The scope is local to the block in which the variable is defined, but the most important is the life. The static variable will be known between different function calls. So if you want a value to persist between different function calls, then you have to make it as a storage class, which is called as static. So let us see the same program with automatic storage, and what I said about automatic is it is an automatic, but we don't write automatic here. We only write auto. So this is automatic and static. See, we have a function increment. Now this I is declared and defined inside this increment function. When you print I, for this function call will go, I will be printed and I is 1. Okay, 1 will be printed. Now I has been incremented. Now I equal to I plus 1 means again this will be called, but it will again initialize because it is automatic variable. This again will be initialized to 1, so you will see again 1. Similarly for the third time also, because again it is initialized, it will be 1. But this static class is not like that. If you put it in static, then between the function call also the value will remain the latest one. That is, in this first call, static int I equal to 1, so 1 will be printed. Then I is incremented, so it becomes 2. So when the second function call will come, this value has become 2, so 2 will be printed. Now I equal to I plus 1, so 2 plus 1 is 3. Again this function call will be made, and now this will be 3. I hope you got the idea. So this is how the static is different from auto. Static will keep the value between function calls also. Let us take one more program. This is a pointer variable. This is a function, and we have a pointer here also. Now this function fun is called, and when we send this star j to this function, k is 35, and now ampersand k, we are trying to print the address of k, and that will be taken in j, which is actually returning address, and this will be printed. Okay, what you assume it to be? What do you assume it to be? When we are returning an address of k to this function and collecting it in j, so j becomes actually the pointer of k, nothing but the pointer of k. So 35 will, wherever it will be, the address of 35 has to be printed, right? So this correctly prints 35. Now just call any function immediately after the function call, this function call. This will give you a garbage value. I am saying you print here, it is okay, but if you print it here, it will be a garbage value. Why? Because between the function calls, because this is auto, this value will not be controlled. Now we want that to be seen. We want that value with the address has to be printed. That means we cannot use the auto. We have to use the static because we are dealing with function calls here, and we want the value to remain or to persist even between the function calls.